Good morning. Welcome back to a really wet and foggy morning here in West Sussex. I think due to this weather and because the weather has been a bit warmer than usual within this time of the year, the garden of the idiots, where all the idiots are being usually kept closed in, not allowed to go out. They shouldn't be. Someone lost the lock of it. Because, oh my God, we got such a huge amount of them coming around the yard. I think one of the weirdest one this week, before I go to the original, genuine one, the big one, which left us a really ugly review, which I disagree with. I don't mind for people having opinions, as long as they are true and right. But I had this Skoda Octavia for sale some time ago. No, actually not. This week. Last week. So it's been listed for sale, I think, on a Tuesday. And I had few inquiries on it. Lately we do get a lot of inquiries and people don't turn up. But, well, it is what it is. And I had this Skoda for sale, right? Listed for sale. I had some phone calls. Someone inquired on a Saturday morning, saying that he wants to see the car. I said, okay, yeah, the car is available. He asked me if he can test drive it and all of that. I said, of course, yes. The guy arrives, goes around the yard, takes a long turn around the car, and he gets back to me. Nah, this is not for me, mate. He hasn't started the engine. He hasn't even opened the doors. Nothing. Just had a look around it. And why is that? This car has been involved in an accident. I said, not from what I know. I have a full HPI and everything, so I don't think the car has been involved in an accident by any chance. And he was like, no, just look here. And he shows me on the side of the car. There was just like, let's see, like my car here. So it had a bit of a scratch in this area, which I filled in with some touch-up paint, but really small one, I just filled it up for it to stop being more visible. And another few on the side. I'm just looking to the cars now to see if I find any which might have something similar. Let's see, maybe oh yeah, like this, look here. See? So we have this here, which I'm seeing it now, and this one's here, which I touched them up, right? I only do this for the car to be more tidy, I suppose, and to stop the paint from flacking in time. Will flack anyway, but this is a used car, It's been driven and used previously, so yeah. So he goes around the car and said, no, mate, this car is not for me. This car has been involved in an accident. And I was like, no, it hasn't been involved in any accident. So look at these scratches down here. Look here, look. And here. There's a stone chip here. I said, yes, that's called that the car has been driven. It has been used by someone else before. Yeah, but no. Mate, you can be taken to court for this. I said, oh, I'm having a laugh. I just changed my attitude completely. I said, I'm having a laugh, my friend. What do you mean? This is misleading. I said, what is misleading? Advertising cars that have been involved in an accident. I said, mate, do you have any proof that the car has been involved in an accident? Because as I'm aware, it's got a full HPI. It's HPI clear. And where are the accidents? Show me on the body. Where is the accidents and everything? Any marks of an accident? Because I would have seen that, because I'm kind of doing a bit of a body work lately. And I'm kind of starting to see where the car has been hit. Hasn't been recorded, obviously, but no. So then he tells me again, I should report you for this. I said, you're my guest, mate. Do it. It's fine. Just do it. Oh my God. Then, like, it hasn't been enough with this guy. Yesterday I had a lady inquiring about a Honda, which you have for sale. The lovely Jazz, right? So, if you look on the red cars especially, in time they're gonna lose the lacquer. The lacquer will start failing. And obviously there will always be a different color on the bumpers than the fenders, because always the paint would look different on a plastic than metal, always like that. Just look here on the Dacia, right? This one. the bumper is a bit darker. And I don't know about the Mercedes, it's black, so you can't really see it. Look here on the Vauxhall, it's the same. You can see the different color on the bumpers, other than the body. And this lady, she came over with one of these specialist mechanics or whatever the guy was, really weird looking guy. And he said to me, this car had the bumpers replaced. They're not the original bumpers. I said, how can you say that? Just look on the shade of the colors. Look on all the cars in the yard, mate, and see they have a different shade. Oh yeah, they all have a different shade. So, and then he was like, oh, this is my mistake. I should be stop doing it in the yard when everyone sees me. I was working on the Hyundai there because this one I previously fixed some bad bits on it, and then I decided that I felt a bit lazy, and I said I'll leave it as it is. But I had a big scratch here on the door, which I sanded down yesterday and filled up. It was going to be repainted on this side. This part here had a bit of a dent in this area, so I just rebuilt the arch and everything. I just did it back again with fillers, and when I repainted it on this side, I didn't have my gun settings right, and I had really bad orange peel, but it wasn't that big drops of orange peel. It was really thick and stuff like that, so I wasn't happy with it. I tried to sell the car as it is for a lower price. Plenty of people don't want to deal with this stuff, and no worries, I'll just fix it, make it nice, and just put it back to the detail value, because at the moment I had it advertised with 800 pounds less than the average market, and this car has a brand new timing chain in it as well. And I mean, there's no way you can make people happy. That's my own opinion. I think the things are getting real mad at the moment, and although the cars they do sell, actually at this moment I'm just about to leave and deliver this one to a lovely lady, which she came over yesterday, to good credit score. She put out for finance. Amazing cars these, for what they are, like really cheap for 6.4. You got, this is only 67,000 miles. I'll get inside in a second. I'll tell you another story. And this got like reversing sensors, it's got cruise control, it's got navigation with touchscreen and everything, and Bluetooth and auxiliary and everything you can imagine. So yeah, it's got the 0.9 petrol engine, which is the timing chain on this one as well, just to be safe, because it's bloody cheap and easy. And yeah, so by the looks of it, I'm quite a dodgy guy, as this guy said in his review, which I'll jump into the car in a second. Started driving it to deliver to the customer, and I'll tell you the story of the Mr. Prick C #NT customer, which some people are so sneaky, and I don't know how to call them, because nothing is politically correct anymore these days. But when the things don't go to their way, they will try to punish you, because you haven't given the price he was expecting and wanting to get anyway. So yeah, let's jump in the car and stay with me to tell you the story, and subscribe. Alright, so off we go to deliver this lovely Dacia Sandero Stepway that likes to think it is an SUV, but it's just a bigger Sandero with the same space. But people think it's higher. It is a bit of a higher driving position though. It is quite potent as well. But I think 0.9 petrol really goes. Anyway, so yeah, what I was saying about Garden of Idiots now. A while ago we sold this Volkswagen Golf 1.6 TDI with a DSG gearbox, and no, the gearbox didn't fail. We had this Timewaster, which it happens to become the customer as well. So he called me on a Saturday. He said he's coming over. He didn't. Then he called me back again, apologizing that he didn't arrive, asking if the car is still available, because he thought that it's too much distance between me and him. and he was thinking that the car has been sold during that day. Although I told him over the phone that I have no inquiries, and even if they come any, I will wait for him first to come. But yeah, he didn't. So he said, can I see the car tomorrow? Tomorrow being Sunday. I said, yes, but it needs to be early because it's my day off. I have a family and I would like to spend some time with them. And please be early if you're coming. He said, yeah, definitely, we'll be there. What time shall I be there? I said, no later than 10 o'clock, please. Good. Did he came by 10 o'clock? No. He got there by 12 o'clock. Well, when I was just about to leave the yard, and he didn't even apologize or stuff like that for being late. How do you put the cruise code? For being late or stuff like that, you know. We just got there. Sorry, yeah, we're here now. I said, okay. So they looked around the car. They said they like it. He looked on the service history. He was feeling a bit weird, probably, or weird. Anyway, he's been a bit suspicious about 2 invoices in the service book, which there were some handwritten invoices, like hand receipts from a mobile mechanic. But this was back in 2015, 2016. So yeah, the car has been driven. And he was keep insisting to if I can guarantee that it's genuine. I said, I don't know. I haven't called the number to see if the guy it is genuine indeed, or he might not be even trading at this time, or maybe he's got a workshop now. Who knows? You never know. And he went out for a drive once. Then he said he's still having thoughts about the service history. I said, well, I don't know what thoughts you have about the service. It is what it is. Here, what we done. Here's the invoice. We did a timing chain with that. We did everything, you know. So I don't know if it's been done or not, but anyway, the car is good now. Then he keeps going on phone calls with other people. At this time, there were about an hour and a half since he was in the yard. It wasn't even decided. And during this time, another person called in if they can come over and see one of the Fiat 500s we have for sale. So I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. We still have it. You can come over if you like because we're here, unfortunately. The lady comes over, sees the car, goes up for a quick drive with my business partner. They got back, and my camera has fallen. Yeah, you can see me now. Yeah. So they got back really quick. She was happy with the car. She paid for the car. She bought it straight away. During this time, these 2 guys, they were sitting inside in the office with me and keep asking stupid questions and stuff like that, you know. And I said, no, look, this is the car. You've seen and heard, and I gave you all the information I had about it, everything you can, more than you can ask. Do you want it or not? Well, yeah, I'm a bit undecided. And I was like, okay, if you are still undecided, let's call it a day today. Go home, have a thought about it, and then just call me back and we find a way to get the car to you if it's the case, so you don't travel 100 miles again. And he was, can I have a second drive with it? I said, okay, take it again. If you want to be 100% sure, I don't mind. Just to go out for a drive again and see how I feel about it. And he went back out again. He got back. He said he's fine with it. He said he's buying it. Now the funny part starts. He starts, okay, you know you need to do something about this price, right? I said, no, I don't think I have to do anything about this price because the price at the moment, the car is priced at the market value, even lower with 300 pounds. If you check Auto Trader, you see that. Oh, come on. Who believes Auto Trader these days? Everyone. That's everyone get their values and stuff like that for part exchanges, for selling their cars, for everything, you know. So I was asking 6,995 for the car, and I wasn't wanting to negotiate anyway because I knew the car is genuine and it's a really good condition for the age and mileage. And yeah, I said, okay, no, I can't do 6,000 without any way. So the price is what it is. That's my last price. Is 6,995. I'm done. Take it or leave it. And you are keep pushing and insisting and insisting. I said, you know what, if this makes you happy, I will take the 95 off of the asking price. It will be 6,900 for the car. And I'm done completely. If you want it, take it now. If not, let's call it a day, because we wasted so much time already. I haven't told that directly to him anyway. I'm just telling it to you back now. He bought the car. All good. Never heard from him. No phone calls, nothing, emails, text messages, nothing, you know. And a while after, I got this review on Auto Trader, which I noticed it. I'll pop it on the screen now. So, saying like the selling has hiding information about the car. The service history was dodgy. And another customer was in there pretty noisy. He wasn't happy with that and all that stuff. And the car started misfiring and lost the headlights as soon as he bought it. Never heard from him anyway. So he bought the car on the 1st of November, I think, or somewhere nearby. Then when the first days of cold weather arrived in December, I got a phone call from him. Oh, hello mate, it's the guy that I bought a Golf from you. I'm having some issues with the car. I said, yeah, what kind of issues? And he says, the screen washers doesn't work. And I was like, oh, so there's no misfiring issue. And he was like, what? No, what misfiring? Never had misfiring issues. It's just this problem now. No misfiring issues. Never had them. Can't. So I said, okay, what's the problem then? I was just about to close his phone to him, to be honest, you know, but I still have to keep it on a decent professional level, to call it like that. And I said, wow, okay, so what's the problem? I said, my screen washers don't work anymore. I said, have you checked if the water is not frozen inside? And he was, yeah, how do I check that? I said, you just try to look inside. You maybe take a wire or something and try to push it in. And see if it moves or it feels a bit like gelish and stuff like that. I said, have you topped up the screen washer with the right one, like winter one? Because obviously the cold weather is coming now, so... so no, I haven't done any of that. I said, well, in this case, you might have either the pump is frozen, and I asked him, I said, was it making any noises when you tried? And he was like, oh, yeah, it did make some noises at the beginning, but then it stopped doing any noise. So I said, in this case, you have to start with the fuse, and then see from there. Or if the fuse is not the problem, that means you have burned the pump and you have to replace it. And he was like, wait, it's me that I have to do this? I said, well, who? And he was like, yeah, but I'm not happy with this. I said, you might not or be happy with it, but this is preventive maintenance, which is your responsibility to do it. It's not mine. And this is it. You have to do it yourself. Yeah, but the car has got warranty. I said, yeah, it does have warranty, but it's not for this. The car has got warranty for sudden breakdowns, which will be or not included in the repair. It depends on the warranty, and if the item is a fair wear and tear, which I explained to you when you've been to our office, it will probably not be covered, you know. It is what it is. You have to take some responsibility when buying a new car. It's not like a new car. And he was like, no, this doesn't sound right. I said, yeah, it does sound right. It is what it is. Anyway, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. And yeah, see what's with the pump. Then he calls me back next day and says, mate, this car keeps falling down. Nothing is working. I said, what is the other thing that is not working? And he's like, my key fob doesn't work anymore. I said, doesn't work to unlock the car, or what's the problem? He was, yeah, he's unlocking the car only from really close and locks it the same. I said, well, in this case, it might be the battery, which you have to replace inside the key fob, and it will be good afterwards. So you're telling me that I have to do all of this? Yes, I'm telling you that you have to do all of this. There's no warranty for, he said about the warranty and stuff, keep repeating the warranty. And I was trying to explain that the warranty, it is there to cover for some parts, if you're lucky enough, or if you weren't a cunt, straightforward. Probably we will assist you on those matters. But I know that car is good, so most likely nothing will fail with it. It's got like services done on the gearbox and services on the engine and everything, so yeah, it's good. But you never know. Anyway, he said, so I have to pay for the battery on the fob. I said, yes, you have to pay for the battery on the fob. I said, is this your first car or did you have them before? Yes, I did have before, but I had new cars all the time, and now this is the first time when I'm buying used. I said, well, these are the used cars. Where the hell is this? Wait a second. I said, this is happens when used. When the cars are used, they're not fully covered. Even the new cars are not fully covered with everything anyway. So yeah. And funny one, the conversation ended. Then he gets back on WhatsApp to me, and he's like, anyway, this is like maybe 60 days after he bought the car. So the 30 days period where you can send the car back have passed. Either way, wasn't eligible to send the car back for these issues. I don't know what happened, but the next day he just texted me on WhatsApp saying that he decided and he wants to exercise his consumer rights, and he wants to send the car back. And I just laughed back at him. I said, okay, that will not be eligible in any way, and giving the so-called faults you have with the car, this is just maintenance and stuff like that, which you haven't looked after it, so it's nothing that will be covered by us. And I wanted to say, I said, hey, you're being such a bloody #NT person to drop that review, either lying into it anyway. But some time have passed now, I haven't heard from him at all with anything, so I suppose everything is fine with it in a way or another. So yeah, we're good. But yeah, misfiring issues. Anyway, I hope I haven't bored you too much. I'll be getting more videos, I promise. Once I drop this car off, I'll start working on the Hyundai, and I'll film that one to show you what kind of silly billy work I do. And yeah, subscribe, and see you later.